We say A from Toronto. For this one from north of the border, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for Bart. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. And he finishes at the rim.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Short jumper misses. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Another follow. No good. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Lowry to Powell. Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
For three. Message received. Well defended. It's the Raptors with the basketball.
Hey, double screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense to Lowry. Lets it fly from long range, and Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Kawhi Leonard, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Even to Zubats, sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
We couldn't have done it without your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23,
Lynn.
Louis Williams.
Williams across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. To Paul George. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Van Vliet. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
George.
Toronto foul to number 43.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Nope. First one does not go. It's the second. One more coming. Lynn with it. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And finishes strong.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Lynn. Shot by Anunoby, no good. Leonard. Misfires, it's no good. The drive, right to the basket. Slam dunk. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Defensive foul to number 9, Serge Ibaka. That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. First one, count it.
George to the line, shooting 3.
Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Get it, shoot it again.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 13. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Another chance. To George. Kicks it around the perimeter to Beverly. That pass taken away by Toronto. Lynn. And the Clippers with the rebound. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Pascal Siakam to Lin. Second effort. Offensive rebound. Pascal Siakam to Jeremy Lin. 4-3. And Jeremy Lin, muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Leonard, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Lin to Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Powell. That's a 24-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Leonard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Fred Van Vliet. Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Lowry can't connect from in close. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The assist from number 23.
Leonard. Off the iron. No good. Pascal Siakam. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Down the lane to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Driving right to the basket. Paul George. He's now 5 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Participating Bonsville Burgers Restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bonsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And stuffs it home. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here's a chance from long range. It's good for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
A shot at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Clippers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Kyle Lowry, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good.
That's how we do it.
Able to convert on both free throws. Clippers have the basketball. Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Gasol. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Shot from in close, no good. To Paul George. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Lowry. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Beverly had made his first couple, but he misses there. Lowry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard. That's rebounded by Toronto. Toronto with the basketball. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
So Lowry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Beverly. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And the slam. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Lynn. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Patrick Beverly. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Williams. Count the basket at the rim.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Lynn with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Clippers have it. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Montrezl Harrell, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Almost unlucky bounce. 3rd quarter comes to an end. The 4th quarter on the way. It's been all Clippers so far. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Shot from the lane won't go to Williams. George. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. The follow won't go either. Fred VanVleet, deep right corner. To VanVleet. Defense making the ball carrier work. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
New blood coming in for both sides. Lowry. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Pascal Siakam. Clippers have got it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Big finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Leonard. Rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Leonard. Jumper's good.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Paul George. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's